Number 3 requirement is the computation of accounts. So number 1, compute the petty cash fund. So we have initial balance of 15,000 pesos. So last by the adjustment, which is 7,500. So we have a final balance of 7,500. Number 2 is the cash in bank. So we have initial balance 243,000 pesos and 600. Added by the accumulated adjustment 53,300. So the final balance is 296,900. So number 3, trading securities. So in trading securities, it has initial balance 330,000 pesos, added by the accumulated adjustment 20,000 pesos. So we have a final balance of 350,000 pesos. Number 4, accounts receivable. Initial balance is 3,544,000 pesos, subtracted by the accumulated adjustment, which is 786,000 pesos. So the final balance is 2,758,000 pesos. Number 5, allowance for doubtful accounts. So initial balance 120,000 pesos, added by the accumulated adjustment 17,900. So we have a final balance of 137,900. Number 6, advances from officers and employees. So the initial balance is 0, added by the accumulated adjustment 123,000 pesos. So that is our final balance. Number 7, find the inventories. So in the beginning inventory, January 1, 2018, they have a balance of 4,398,900 pesos, added by the accumulated adjustment 578,000 pesos. So the ending inventory is 4,976,000 pesos. Number 8 is the find the prepaid insurance. So the initial balance is 29,400, subtracted by the accumulated adjustment 6,250,000 pesos. So the final balance is 23,150 pesos. So number 9, find the final balance for land. So the initial balance of land and building is 8,600,000 pesos. So it will be multiplied by 20%, which is the part designated to land. So the final balance for land is 1,720,000 pesos. Number 10, find the balance of building. So the initial balance of land and building is 8,600,000 pesos. It will be multiplied by 80%, which is the part designated to building. So the total balance is 6,880,000 pesos. Add by the remodeling cost 900,000 pesos, less by the scrap income. So the balance of building is 7,750,000 pesos. Number 11, accumulated depreciation building. So the initial balance is 0, added by the accumulated depreciation for building 150,000 pesos. So the final balance is 150,000 pesos. Number 12, carrying amount of leasehold improvements. So the initial balance is 168,000 pesos, subtracted by the accumulated depreciation leasehold improvements 16,800. So the carrying value leasehold improvements is 150,000 pesos. Number 12, franchise. So the initial balance is 500,000 pesos, subtracted by the accumulated amortization 50,000 pesos. So the carrying amount franchise is 450,000 pesos. So number 14, carrying amount of licensing agreement. So the licensing agreements amounting 360,000 pesos will be subtracted by the accumulated amortization licensing agreement 216,000 pesos. So the carrying value of licensing agreements is 144,000 pesos. Accounts payable. So the initial balance is 2,141,550, added by the accumulated adjustment 62,650. So we have a final balance of 2,204,200. Number 16, accrued operating expenses. So the initial balance is 598,020 pesos, added by the accumulated adjustment 50,800. So the final balance is 648,820 pesos. Number 17, unearned revenues. So the initial balance is 0, added by 130,000 pesos. So our final balance is 130,000 pesos. So number 18, interest payable. So the initial balance of interest payable is 0, added by the accumulated adjustment 380,000 pesos. So the final balance is 380,000 pesos. Number 19, income tax payable. So the initial balance is 193,365 pesos, subtracted by the accumulated adjustment 127,126 pesos. So our final balance is 66,239. Number 20, dividends payable. So the initial balance is 0, added by the accumulated adjustment 1,250 pesos. So our final balance is 1,250,000 pesos. Number 21, current portion of long-term debt. So the initial balance is 0, added by the accumulated adjustment 500,000. So that will be our final balance, 500,000 pesos. Number 22, discount on bonds payable. So the initial balance is 122,000 pesos, less by the accumulated adjustment 7,800. So the final balance is 114,200. Number 23, ordinary share capital. The initial balance is 5 million. 24, retained earnings. Initial balance 2,867,840. Number 25, sales. So the initial balance is 32,250,000 pesos, less by the accumulated adjustment 661,000 pesos. So the final balance is 31,589 pesos. Number 26, cost of goods sold. The initial balance is 18,169 pesos and 950 peso. 18,169,950, less by the accumulated depreciation 563,650 pesos. So the final balance is 17,606,300 pesos. Number 27, marketing and administrative expenses. So the initial balances is 8,900,400 pesos, less by the accumulated depreciation 531,750. So our final balance is 8,368,650 pesos. Number 28, other income. So the initial balance is 180,000 pesos, subtracted by the accumulated adjustments 160,000 pesos. So our final balance is 20,000 pesos. In number 29, the interest expense. The initial balance is 404,320 pesos, added by the accumulated adjustment 387,800. So the final balance is 792,120 pesos. So the final amount is the profit. So sales amount is 31,589,000 pesos. So subtracted by the cost of goods sold 17,606,300. So we have a gross profit of 13,982,700, added by the other income 20,000 pesos. So our total income is 14,002,700. So the total income will be subtracted by the marketing and administrative expense amounting 8,368,650 pesos. So the income before interest and taxes is 5,634,050 pesos. So subtracted by the interest expense amounting 792,120 pesos. So the profit before tax is 4,941,930 pesos. Subtracted by income tax, which is 1,452,579 pesos. So our profit is 3,389,351 pesos.